Hello YouTube! We are back playing Subnautica. Just get it started. If you remember, last time we were building the base, figuring out where some of the stuff was, and the mothership blew up. So that was not good. However, we'll see how things progress. Hopefully we can find a multi-purpose room, or some more things to scan, see where we're going. Oh, and tonight you will be sad to hear that Pixel has been put into his cage. You can see me looking off to the side here every so often. Pixel's off over here, so if you hear some sounds, it's mostly just because he's decided that he wants to be part of the stream. And what bird wouldn't?
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Sounds like we're almost there. Really can be a pain with how long this takes to load. I should probably start loading it, but then I wouldn't get to tell you what we did last time. Immediately we have a radio message.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Let's figure out what's going on out in the world.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
Well, that doesn't sound good. So, hopefully they'll be able to make it. But I kind of have a feeling they're not gonna, because, how long would a game like this last if you immediately got saved 20 minutes into the game? So I'm just gonna start storing my titanium in a single container here. I usually end up with so much titanium that it's a little overwhelming. So let's look into the kit and see what we were planning on building. We already have a solar panel. We don't need any ladders. The bioreactor will have to be in a multi-purpose room. We have our fabricator. We have our radio. Did we start the medical? It does not look like we have a medical kit. Oh, no, we do. 22% loaded. We don't need a wall locker. We have a normal locker. So yeah, it looks like it is time for us to go out and continue searching for things. So let's put all this stuff away that we don't need. Now, flares are pretty useful, but tend not to bring them with me. Should really have a flashlight here, but that is what it is. Oh, we have some things that we haven't read yet. The hoop fish. It's edible. Reef back. Harbors plants, small fish, and metal-rich barnacles. If you remember, that's the big old thing that swims up near the surface. And we have a couple of new plants. This plant, avoid or incapacitate. I've gotten hit by this plant a couple of times, as you've already seen. Vine nettle, it was a pretty plant. Same with the violet blue. Let's see, we have two crew logs here, so...
I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the route's irradiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Oh, there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
Well, as we've seen from their life pod, they clearly didn't make it, but we will continue to listen to what their log says.
What are you doing?
You were gone so long. I thought you drowned.
Put the flare down!
I was going to try and attract someone's attention.
That's not a distress flare! Stop waving it around like that! You'll catch the fuel line!
Well, it sounds like catching the fuel line is what did them in. Oh, we've got a scanner room. We should probably actually throw that up before we leave. And there's the bioreactor. And we got the Seamoth. It'll actually let us go a bit farther, but we still haven't finished exploring what's right around us, so we'll take a minute for that before we go doing anything. So let's see what a scanner room needs. Oh, we haven't quite gotten the scanner room, so we need to go out and scan the scanner room, so that's what we will go and do.
Passing 100 meters.
Looks like there's a piece there.
Efficiency decreased.
Yes, that's what we should actually probably do. We need to build a mask, wiring kit, and fiber mesh. So, I think we may have gotten that already, but just double check to be sure.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, there's the fiber mesh, there's the wiring kit. Let's go and make ourselves a rebreather so we can stay out longer. We'll put the radiation helmet away as not to take up some space. We can put it in here with the titanium. And now we should be good to go. See what's down in our little cave here. Got a couple of schools of fish. One of those plants that like to kill everybody. Look at this guy. Where'd he go? Huh. Rock grub. They're harmless and they glow green. Coral shell plate. Got some more quartz. Now some more lead. Got to keep an eye on our oxygen there. About halfway down, so we'll want to start heading up soon. Especially since you never know if there's anything that's stopping you from getting up. And double especially since I have a tendency to drown. So we'll start heading up now because we're well past 200 meters.
30 seconds.
Now we're at 30 seconds of oxygen, so it was actually a good time to start heading up. think we came in through this hole here, so we'll head back out this way.
Oxygen.
Gotta quickly make it to the front of our pod here. Oh, oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Just made it. And that is the sound of just making it. I'd probably be a terrible deep sea diver. But we didn't die, so at least there's that. Trying not to disturb that man over there, but he seems to have tried to get us anyway. There's probably some good fragments here, and that was a bit of a surprise. Looks like it should be a fragment, but it's not. There's definitely something down there. It's just a matter of how to get in. Might not be able to get in just yet. Oh, oh, looks like we're getting there. Sort of. We're going to play a dangerous game here. Don't want to get stuck, so we're going to maneuver our way back out here. You know, just in case. There are quite a few things that'll let us get into there, such as one of the gravity movers, which we've seen earlier. That's some salvage, so we'll grab that. Another scanner room fragment. This might be us complete with the scanner room.
30 seconds.
We'll just head straight up here rather than try to make it back to our wee base over there.
Oxygen.
I always like to do 3 jumps. It just kind of ensures that I've managed to get all the air I need. There's a big hole on this side, so maybe we'll be able to get some stuff in through there. Ooh, picture frame. Supply crate.
Acquired.
Battery charger. Mobile vehicle bay. Now this is where a flashlight would be handy, because obviously there could be something in here that we're not seeing. Got 75% oxygen, so propulsion cannon. Oh, basic plant pot, these are good. We're gonna try to grow a brain coral. That'll need a laser cutter to open, and God only knows if we'll be able to get into that. But we're at 39 here, so we're gonna head back out if we can get around that massive gaping hole.
30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds, I got it. Well, there's pretty good stuff in there, and obviously there's more once we can get through those doors. So we'll definitely have to come back to that, which is not too bad since our base is right over there. actually kind of pretty at night. You know, despite the fact that everything is actually, you know, burning.
Seek fluid intake.
Should probably head back to the base and get some water. Maybe we'll catch some dinner on the way. You know, I don't want to have to catch dinner and make a separate trip home. We can just do it in one run. There's a hoopfish. Spadefish. Apparently we haven't scanned that yet, so that'll be something that we need to scan. Oh, it's just out of reach. There we go.
Discovered.
Ooh, we should get out of there, because if we're too close to that without that helmet. Nope. So yeah, there are definitely certain places you actually need that radiation helmet. And when you're using the rebreather to be down below 100 meters, it's a little bit hard, so hopefully there will be an upgrade somewhere for that, because we don't want to have to be worried about that all the time. So let's fabricate ourselves up some food. Boomerang and hoopfish. Just make ourselves some glass while we're here. Alright. As you can see, we got a lot of stuff going on here. We got some scanner room stuff, the scanner room itself, plant, working on a battery charger, picture frame. Definitely could do some with some decoration in here, so let's pull out some of this titanium and pull out that radiation helmet, because God knows we need that now. And the copper, lead, gold, and 2 silvers. Take the sulfur as well. Oh yeah, we need to drink some water, so better do that.
Stabilizing.
There we go. Let's turn these into water. You know, be proactive. Okay, so we definitely need to go out and get a couple of... Oops. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Now the radiation has made it all the way up to our base, so that's not good. We're going to pick up these acid mushrooms here, and we'll definitely be a little bit cautious about that. So anyway, let's make ourselves a battery. And another wiring kit, because you never know when you're going to need those. And let's finally put a flashlight in our inventory, because that'll be a lot more helpful. Now let's see what we need for our scanner room. It can help us find materials that we need. A scanner room needs copper, gold, and table coral, so we obviously need to go find some more copper, because it looks like we're out. We'll be fine with the table coral for now, but I forgot to make the water, but hey, what can you do?
Passing 100 meters.
Yeah, I know.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Sometimes she can be pretty annoying about, you know, with the reminders, like... you weren't complaining about radiation poisoning, I wouldn't be passing 100 meters without my rebreather. Oh, we got some power. Now we're back up over 100 meters, so that's good. Obviously now we're not, because it's so easy to pass 100 meters at this depth here. Let's see. Oh, coral shell plate, that's right, it can't be used. So that's not helpful at all.
Seconds.
30 seconds, so it's probably faster just to go straight to the surface. Yeah, our pod's over there, so straight to the surface it is.
Oxygen.
Yes, yes, we're almost there. Okay. Let's have a look. See
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
See if we can. Nope. We'll just have to deal with the reduced oxygen because it clearly is not happy otherwise. I think we may have basically scavenged this part all to the end of what we can get. Because I am not currently seeing anything else that is salvageable here. Oh, laser cutter fragment.
30 seconds.
Yeah, just a moment. 2 out of 3, so we need one more laser cutter fragment. We'll be good to go.
Oxygen.
Almost there. And breach. Let's get back on. Let's go look at these reef backs, because you never know what can be on top of them. Especially if some brain coral's there, we can start planning a little brain coral for ourselves. Get our knife out and ready. Lots of red grass. Some violet blue. I'm not even seeing any barnacles on this guy. Oh, here's some brain coral. So let's just get 2 samples of brain coral. That should be enough, because we don't want to fill up our inventory. Ooh, yeah, it takes up a lot of space, so that'll be enough for... We'll get a sample of this rough cradle as well, just in case. Kind of feel bad eating fish. You know, fish are friends, not food. Oh, and here's a laser cutter fragment.
30 seconds.
And now we're down to 30 seconds.
New blueprint acquired.
Back to the surface.
Oxygen.
There we go. Some air in those tanks. Actually, probably could have just stayed above the reef back and got some from the brain coral, but hindsight's 20/20. Ooh, nuclear waste disposal. We'll scan that.
New blueprint acquired.
Another seamith fragment. Ooh, a bioreactor fragment, which means we'll get some material. Try to get this guy scanned.
New creature discovered.
We'll grab this fragment here. Start heading back to our
Passing
base.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Well, out of room, so we'll actually just let one of these fishy go. Boomerang. We'll pick up that titanium, because I'd rather let a fish go than
30 seconds.
waste material. Get ourselves up here in some more air. Really need to get that beacon so that way we can easily find one of our bases. Because everything is lost in this big blue ocean. Head back that way. Should definitely be around here somewhere. Is that it? I squint like it's gonna actually make me be able to see through the ocean. It's not. It's not gonna help at all. Actually, I think we might be going too far because our base was fairly low to the ground. Gas us here. He's feeling threatened, so. Now we've got to get out of there before those ones explode. Oh, there's our base. Okay. So we'll just go up here since we know what general direction we're heading now. See anything super useful here except a couple of bubbles from the brain coral. Just get a couple and head on back. Alright, time to go back to our base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So let's get that titanium. Cook those fish. pretty hungry, so we'll probably have to eat that right away. Check out this blueprint. Okay, we'll need to find 2 diamonds, which I haven't seen yet. A battery, easy, titanium, easy, and cave sulfur. Still don't know the beacon, but the Sea Glide has a battery, lubricant, and copper wire, so that might be an idea. See if we can grow those in here somewhere. We'll put it here in the... Got the picture frame. Bench is nice. Right here we go. That's what we want. Basic plant potter there. Basic one there. And how about one roughly in the middle? That looks about halfway. There we go. So let's put that away and we'll see if we can It will not let me switch the containers, so that must mean that these are not compatible with these planters, so that's quite unfortunate. So we'll just have to put the seeds away for now. Ooh, the gasopod. Approach with caution. Acidic pods may be retrieved and repurposed. I haven't tried to do that. Might want to try that next time. Spadefish. Edible. And the redwort is just a random plant. We got the seamoth, the laser cutter, and the fish. The pastille ingot. Strong synthetic construction material. Have to try that one out, see if that, if making it unlocks anything. And our nuclear waste disposal. Okay, so let's go put some of this stuff away. It's kind of sad that these planters won't let me, oh well, I guess. Well, let's consume those while we're here. And there's our water. So, let's grab titanium and all this other stuff that we need. Put that there for now. Grab that and that and that and that and that. Should be enough. Okay, let's get out there and build a scanner room. Okay, so that's pretty open, and that's pretty open, but I think we'll go to this side to build the scanner room because we have the wee tube here. That'll make it just that little bit easier. So let's get this out and come down to make our scanner room. Now, unfortunately, I have a tendency to use the space bar. There we go. That should be about where we want it. Now, the space bar will take you all the way up to the surface, which is what I do to continue looking around while still going up. Oh, that clearly wasn't right, so let's deconstruct that. And try that again. Get a little closer to this. Ah, that's why. We need to make sure that green is connected. Now we should be fine. There we go. Base hull strength is now 6. Ooh, 30 seconds. We should get back inside. But that means we can check out the scanner room anyway. Well, that's pretty cool. What are you looking for? Oh yes, we can look through our cameras, which actually can be stolen right off your thing. So we'll leave them to do what they need to. Let's see. Let's look for fragments. We'll let that scan. Oh, that's pretty cool. So there's a fragment here that we haven't found. Another fragment there. Oh, those 2 blue dots must be our cameras. Our fragments seem to be in this general area. So we'll want to go out and that way. Put away our titanium. Oh, we should grab the titanium from here and put it away properly. That can go in there, that can go in there. These can all go into there. And now it's just the titanium to put away. Keep the rebreather with us just in case. So let's go out there and go this way.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Well, there are quite a few things around here, so get our trusty flashlight out. It's a seamless fragment, that's a good thing to scan. That guy's mean. Oh, it's a scanner fragment. Might not be worth staying here. Probably shouldn't have stayed there to scan that, but as for the scanner room, we're just getting titanium. We're not really getting any new information, so there seems to be a hole here. Ah, yes.
30 seconds.
Missed battery charger, so we'll head back out here.
Blueprint acquired.
Get up to the surface.
Oxygen.
Yes, I know I need oxygen. Huh. Wonder why I decided to do that. We must be having issues with the scanners. So let's remind ourselves what what it takes to build a solar panel. Quartz, titanium, and copper. Okay, so we'll just need to go in and grab some copper and probably patch up that wound. Oops. That's right, that's over there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So let's patch up that wound first. And the copper. Okay, so we'll go out and make another solar panel, because that's clearly needed. There we go. Let's see. What fragments it's detecting. It's actually pretty cool. Now we can actually see the fragments' location. Okay, so the fragments in here looks like we might not be able to... Oh, getting a little topsy-turvy there. Okay, there's a fragment on the outside. Seems to be a couple fragments over here as well. Let's see what they are. Looks like it's probably a Seamoth fragment, both of them. That's okay, we can always get the titanium off of them. Oh, and there's a couple of stones here too, so that's good to know. Oh, we had a radio call there. You know, we can actually try to increase the distance here. We'll try to plant the camera just above the grass here. Have it look out this way. Oh, it's starting to see down into our little cave system here. Looks like it's pretty deep. Oh, and there seems to be one that goes quite a long way that way. So now we're seeing a much wider area. As you can see, our cameras out here and our viewing distance has increased significantly compared to the other side. So we may want to move our other camera, we may not. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. It seems that our scanner room takes a lot of power. Probably want to get that, and the range upgrade, and speed. Well, speed we could probably already do, but we'll leave those for now. We should save our game because don't want it to accidentally crash and lose all this progress. Let's play the radio message.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Okay, so it looks like their rescue is on the way, but like I said, I just don't want to count on that, knowing that it'd be a pretty short game if they actually made it. But, you know, we'll see, we'll see. Oh, we forgot to do any of the ingredients there, but...
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Just gonna go searching for some materials here. See if we can get into our cave system, and if we're lucky... Nope, we are not. Just grab some of these here. So I'm actually a bit bummed that the radiation is so close to our base here, so hopefully we'll get lucky and find some upgrades. Now, searched most of that, and the stuff over there we can't quite get to. We haven't quite found a haven't quite found enough of a place around here, so maybe what we'll do is we'll want to get the Seamouth built, and we'll see if we can head closer to the ship, because if anywhere is going to have something closer to the ship, if anything's going to be anywhere, it'll be closer to the ship. Unfortunately, we don't have a mobile vehicle bay yet, so that is something that we will want to try to figure out. So we've seen some Seamouth fragments over this way, so we'll just go and check it out. Maybe there's another shipwreck. There's our little camera dude. Ah, it's a bioreactor. Like I said, the limestone will always be helpful. The Seamouth. Oh, one of our friends there tried to greet us. Want to be careful of him. He's quite possessive of his property.
30 seconds.
Head back up and get some air. Looks like something might be over there, but can't quite tell. It's not fully loading. Oh yes, the tree things. We'll get a look at those. And whatever these guys are, hopefully they won't bite. I guess we'll find out. As soon as we're close enough. Jelly ray. Inedible. But it seems to be perfectly fine to be close to. I don't know
The
what this one
biomass
is.
in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint all-terra vehicle signatures.
Oh,
30 seconds.
fungal sample. Okay. Ooh, let's quickly get up to the surface because we don't want our 30 seconds to turn into death.
Oxygen.
These seem pretty interesting. Ooh. Hurry, hurry, hurry. 2. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. Come on. Come on, swimmer. You can do it. You can do it. Yes! Oh, we've just avoided death. Like I said, you do not want me to be a deep sea diver. I love how these are called trees. Yes, they're tall, but guess I just don't see them as proper
Passing
trees.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I wonder what that is. Oh, it's a big old thing of lithium that we can't manage to get to. Oh, we're stuck on the tree. But there's lithium just hanging out. Shale has gold, lithium, and diamond. Ooh, maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, we did! We got lucky, we got diamond.
You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
I don't feel like I'm ever gonna pay that. 3 million credits. Oh, what's that? Is that a mobile... Oh, that is a pod upside down. That's not good. Maybe there's a survivor? Not seeming to want to let us in. Oh, there. Definitely no survivors.
New blueprint acquired.
We should get that because we've already seen how bad I am at things.
PDA data.
See a little bit of a glitchiness here with the water coming through the bottom here, but you know, it is what it is. It's starting to get dark and we're actually fairly close to the crash site. In fact, I think that's part of the crash site. It is. So we might want to head back towards our base, especially since we're getting thirsty. Question is, where is our base?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh yes, I hear you. There's the tree forest thing.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Probably try to stay above. glowy things are not quite helping. Don't even know if I'm going in the right direction. I'm probably gonna get dehydrated and die. That's totally gonna be my luck. Everything's that way. Oh yes, we have a camera there now. We can follow the camera back. We were totally going the wrong way. We'll just pop up to the surface there.
30 seconds.
There we go. Oh, something jumped. We're about 200 meters away. And we actually need to make the water because I didn't do that the last 2 times I was in. Will not waste a med kit in the off chance that I manage to end up dying of dehydration. I'm gonna need food soon too, but let's get the water before we worry about eating anything. There we
Welcome
go.
aboard, Captain.
Wrong locker, but we can put out all this way very quickly because we don't want to waste any time. Open locker. Oh, we have one made, and we're
Vital
good.
signs stabilizing.
So let's switch these into that container. That diamond especially, in case we die. Lithium. Oh, what do we need to make more of this? I think it's quartz. Oh, we got the battery charger, so we can always make one of those. Those are pretty important. Oh, there's another locker. And another locker. There we go. We're going to take these out and put them over in the other one. Definitely take that. There we go. Now see, one of the problems that I have with this game is that when I try to get out of this, I always hit escape, except need to be hitting tab. So that's why you see this pause menu come up all the time, save the game while we're there. It's one of the things I don't like, because when I try to get out of the fabricator, or when I try to, yeah, the fabricator, get over here, oh, fabricator is unpowered. Oh, we are out of power, that's why. So we'll definitely need to build more power sources, because that's definitely eating a lot. Quartz, titanium, and copper. Oh, I just need to find a multi-purpose room. Then I can build that. Creature decoy. Attacks creatures can be deployed by hand or by submarine. Cannot be reclaimed once deployed. It's actually probably pretty good. Get all the fishies to come. Need to find another layer. Diamond. And we'll definitely need to make this propulsion cannon. I think that'll help us get into, between these two, I think it'll help us get into those places we can't quite reach. But as you can see, we're at 38 and 23, so we'll we'll get into this locker here. We have our water, and we're going to switch that health pack over there. We'll go into this locker and put those samples in there, and then we'll make our water, and then we'll go out and try to find some fish. Oh. We had some power there for a little bit, so that's good. So you can see it takes quite a bit to do that, but now when I hit tab, see, nothing happens. So you actually have to, you hit escape to get out of that, which, like I said, it's kind of annoying that you can't get out of your PDA with escape, but you can get it out of your fabricator with escape and not tab, and that's just something I'm not really keen on. Obviously, it's not a make or break situation. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. So we'll try to go find some fish now. We're gonna head back towards our life pod over here, because we seen that the life pod actually is where well, life pod's further away than our base, so maybe we'll be able to get outside the radiation zone. Although we are taking a chance here going this way when we don't have a anything other than the cameras.
New creature discovered.
Oh yeah, we've seen this cave system, so on the scan there. So what we'll do is we'll quick come up and get some oxygen before we go down in that. We're 75 meters from there, 200 meters from our 2 cameras over there. So what we'll do is actually we'll head over to the pod here and make ourselves some food before we go diving, because don't want to end up starving. We'll also turn 1 or 2 of those bladder fishes into water, make sure that we don't lose too much water while we're here. Just 1 filtered water should do us fine. And we'll cook some of that.
Consider disguising the flavor of unsavory meat with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
She acts like my character doesn't like it, but my character hasn't said a thing to me, so I don't know what she's talking about. Anyway, we'll drink that water and eat these fish here. There we go. We are up at 100%, so we are good to go. It says our status is okay. Everything in our, ooh, didn't realize that. Huh. So, those are solar power cells. Didn't notice that before. That was where our fire hydrant was. We'll wait to listen to that radio message. We got some more important things to do. Besides, I'm sure it's just them telling us that they're on their way. We'll be fine. I think we're doing pretty good without them anyway. Okay, cool. So we got a brain coral down here. We got some copper there. More copper, it seems. Maybe it was just a tiny little cave. It looked like it was going to be a lot bigger on the map. Oh, that was that cave there, so I guess that's all we get. That's okay. Pod over there. And we can find our way back to our base using camera 2, so long as nobody's stolen it. Yeah, these guys, they really like to collect their metal, so it's actually a pretty bad idea to be romping around here with them looking.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation. 30 seconds.
Okay, so get back out of here. Actually, that's what that Pathfinder is for. We might want to go ahead and make ourselves one of those before we actually go cave diving there.
Oxygen.
It's good to know that there's a cave down there. We'll definitely have to check that out. Ooh, he's really pissed off at me. Actually jumped. Oh, that's good. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Still need one more. Grab some of that salt. Ooh, the beacon! Finally, we'll be able to start labeling things.
New blueprint acquired.
There's the trash can, another beacon here. Sea glide. Another beacon, we'll just get the stuff from that. A grav trap. And now we know how to make a grav trap, that's good.
Acquired.
Let's see if we can actually grab one of these. Oh, we can! Got it! Doesn't say what we can do with it yet, but you know, maybe we'll get lucky. Figure something out. Ooh.
30 seconds.
Clearly made somebody angry there. Yeah, so clearly with my ability to stay alive in this game, I'm probably not going to get very far in other games, but we're going to try.
New blueprint acquired.
Maybe try out Skyrim or Fallout. There's a couple other games that I've been looking at, and maybe we'll do some just some random stuff. Let's see. Another mobile vehicle bay fragment. I don't even know what direction we're going in. 300 meters away from that, 600 meters away from that. Well, we're actually pretty close to that, so we'll go and see what's up with them. It's just too bad we don't have a beacon with us already. Although if it does what it's supposed to, hopefully that'll stay that'll stay transmitting, but I've heard that once you actually approach them and find them that they stop transmitting. So we'll see if that's the case with us today or not.
30 seconds.
Better get up to the surface, huh? Really need to pay more attention to that oxygen tank. So it says that their sea glide is damaged, but we actually know how to make a sea glide, so if they have a fabricator, we should be able to get them on their way. If they're still alive. It's pretty big if, because our tank told us that it didn't see any other survivors. So, yeah, it doesn't look it. That is a giant hole. So let's grab their PDAs.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, even their medkit's gone.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's see if they left any, and there's that sea glide.
It is your primary directive to swim closer to
What's happening? What's happening? What's that? Oh god. I think that it's attacking me, and I don't trust it.
It looks so filthy.
Yeah, it's attacking me. Okay, so, well, that was a close call. That's probably what happened to those guys. It's never a good idea to trust something that's just like, come here. I won't hurt you. Look how pretty I am. That's always a trap. We'll just head back. Inventory's full. Crap. Just head back this way anyway. Did we pick up any fish? No, it's all titanium. Oh, we did. Drop the hoop fish. It's a bioreactor. We already have bioreactor, so we're not going to bother breaking that because our cameras will tell us to come back for it. Oops, that's right, we gotta swap our helmet back and we'll head inside here and...
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
see what we got.
30 seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm right here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we're picking up a lot more fragments this way. Thing is, our scanner room only tells us about the terrain of what it can see. So outside this way, it's not a lot of help. But I'm pretty sure this is out where the wreck is. So we want to be careful there. We did go this way, and we're seeing a lot of diamond site type stuff. So we might want to look for diamond, but we'll let this go for now. I wonder if anything can put over there. Might be able to sneak a bioreactor. Never know. It's worth a try, right? Let's see, where would it be? Interior. No. Base pieces? Inside. Oh, clearly can't sneak one in here. Oh well, it was worth a try. So let's get that metal salvage broken apart so we can just throw everything in. Oh, we got a new personal... a compass. Displays compass heading on the HUD. That's good. We'll want to actually make one of those. That's probably going to help us a bit. And give us a bit more of a direction. We have a grav trap here. Light objects and small creatures. We will definitely want to make a beacon or two. We're going to make one right now. We can start leaving those at important places. So we'll actually make two just to be, you know, probably find more than two places, but it'll be, you know, we'll try to keep it a little bit on the low side. Make another wiring kit. Now what else do we need? Copper wire. So let's see if we can make some copper wire. We can. So there we go. We will install a compass. Let's see. So that has our compass there. Gas pod. Start getting rid of some of this stuff, and we'll continue on our fun exploration of this world. Definitely have to make a mobile vehicle bay and such, but with how close we've been, we don't really need anything right now too bad. So we'll just take some stuff here and put it away. Should be okay. There goes our titanium. And we can put some of the rest in here. We'll grab another bottle of water. There's our single diamond, but we'll definitely have to find more of those. And we will switch these into this one. Now, I don't think that the way we're going to go closer to the ship. So we'll leave the rebreather here. That'll give us some more space. And we'll take a beacon with us and see what we can find. Like I said, we're going kind of closer to the ship's hull here, so don't really need to worry about, well, we'll need to worry about depth, but more in the up and down rather than, won't be able to breathe. Just know that.
New creature discovered.
Never seen that before. Reginald. Well, we'll have to get a scan of it next time I see it. Or I might have to let it loose and scan it. Let's go up and see what's on this reef back, because, you know, sometimes hide some good stuff there. Plus, be close to the surface, we can get some air before we continue to dive and look along our areas here. It seems we have a couple of nice barnacles, so... Crap, I didn't see where that went. It's the thing with the barnacles, they have a tendency to just... There's the copper. I find barnacles to be a little bit finicky. We'll just hit the surface here, and then we'll go looking along those cliffs for more of more diamond and such, because we need quite a bit of diamond. And we'll get a little bit closer to the hull as well. We'll see if we can find anything to scan. That looks like metal salvage, so... Yep. As you can hear, Pixel is making himself known as he is trying to get onto his swing. It's not going very well. Oh, there you go. Good job, buddy. For the most part, Pixel's a quiet bird, so, you know, at least there's that. It's just when he decides to be up to no good.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So we seem to be doing pretty well around here. We got another thing of diamond. We're going to have to keep going because, as you see, quite a few things require diamond, but they're seem to be spawning along here pretty well, so we'll just keep working our way along. Just got to get some air first. Unfortunately, like I said, we are close to the crash site, which means we can't use our rebreather. But at least we're getting a lot of good elements here. Now, usually I only have an overflow of titanium. It's quite nice to have a lot of other elements just ready and waiting for me. Definitely pick up this salt as well, because as you've seen, it's actually really good to make bleach. You want to have enough water and such. The fish I'm not too worried about because, like I said, we can get those fish right near the base. Ooh, a power transmitter. Guess we'll find out more about power transmitters, but we don't want to do that while we're underwater. Can't waste our precious oxygen. Seems to be a lot of shale around here. I'd put a beacon down, but the problem is, like, I don't know how much further it's going to be. This is kind of... Maybe I'll put a beacon down here anyway, call it the forest, and at least then we'll have an idea of what's going on. It's just another marker for us. And of course, we can always pick it up if we need it later. And we're just working our way around here, so... It's not really that big of a deal to set down one of the two beacons. We'll go up here, we'll put it right on top of one of the many trees that are starting. We'll just call it forest and go from there. So, drop that there. And we will edit the beacon's name and call it forest. And we will go back to
Passing
our
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
search for shale. Now we can see that it really does decrease the amount of oxygen you have very quickly going below 100 meters, which, you know, like I said, it's really not great that I don't have access to my rebreather at this point. But beggars can't be choosers, and we need some of that diamond to get into those places that we were looking at, and hopefully something in there will help us continue to last longer out here.
Seconds.
Now we can see on the screen that it's complaining again because we still haven't checked that radio message. Probably do that fairly soon. I guess we'll do it when we get back to the ship. So I don't know. Let's see how much room do we have. Yeah, we can grab that salt and another power transmitter fragment. Oh, we must have already scanned enough power transmitters. Let's take the metal salvage with us. Oh, our inventory is too full for any more metal salvage, but we can take that quartz. Check and see if that's scannable. Nope. So there's our forest beacon. We're gonna head back to camera 2 because we know camera 2 is actually attached. At least it was. Camera 1 and camera 2 seem to be about the same distance apart, so I'm pretty sure they haven't moved. We're gonna gently head towards the top here just to make sure that we don't run out of oxygen. Although 200 meters, that's pretty close. I think we should be fine. Yeah, looking at this, we have 2 diamonds, we have a couple of lithiums. We could probably make our base a bit stronger. See what to do when we get inside. Actually, we will look here and see if we can put a... Yeah, we'll put a reinforcement out here. We want to make our base as strong as possible. And that's now taken us to 13, which means we will be less likely to create a hole when we're adding more things on. So.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh, they're unhappy. So we're just gonna check our voice log here because it says we have sex on red. And like I said, I don't like leaving things on red. Oh, the tree leech is just another sea. It's not exploitable, so we won't worry about that too much. In the coral, we got the tree mushrooms. It's exploitable, but we don't know anything that we need to use it for yet, so we'll just leave that alone. We don't want to get too many. Oh, yeah, we never listened to Pod 3, so we'll let that go.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Well, they probably blew up.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Oh, that poor guy was probably eaten. But there's the creature decoy he was talking about. We have 3 new. The power transistor extends the range of a power source. We have part of a multi-purpose room. We need to find 2 more of those. Sooner we do that, the better. Reginald. Alright, so let's go here to the fabricator and we will cook that Reginald because we are about halfway down. Check that out. Break down our titanium. We'll make a wiring kit. And let's go over here and figure out what else we need to grab. We are looking for, we need to make a battery and we need to grab some cave sulfur. Do I have a battery in here? It doesn't look it. But we have some cave sulfur, so that'll be good. Grab the diamond out. Drink that. I need that. Grab that. Need again. Oh, we need to make a battery, so we need it's not cave sulfur, it's 2 acidic mushrooms and copper. Actually, we'll put the salt back and we'll grab. I don't like being unorganized, so I'm actually just going to grab those titaniums back into here. Makes me feel a little bit better. As I've shown you, I keep hitting that escape button, and it is driving me crazy. So let's make that battery. Tools. And that laser cutter. I haven't made one of those before, so actually really looking forward to testing it out. Now what else? We were talking about pathfinders, so we need copper wire and 2 creepvine seeds, so we'll definitely we'll grab that copper wire there. We'll put the rest back, put everything back actually. We'll get some creepvine seeds while we are out. So let's actually put those. Oh, we are full. That's what the second one is for. As I said, I always have surplus titanium. I've never had an issue finding titanium. So that one's full, and now we will put the rest in this one. Put that in slot number 1. Actually, because we're there, we're just going to quick save the game because I've never actually made one of those before, and I do not want to lose that progress. So actually, we are going to head over to, I think it was this way. We're going to see if we can actually cut through anything over here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Of course, it doesn't help that it's basically nighttime. Just more trees. Oh, we got another message, but we are working on something right now. Oh, there we go. Another scanner room fragment. Quartz.
"30 seconds.
Oh, for the love of God.
Oxygen.
Yes, we're almost at... Ooh. Radiation suit has a little radiation thing on the leg. We'll turn this on as we go down. We'll see if we can... see anything. See if we can cut through anything. Oh, I think we may have... Hopefully this wasn't a fuck up. Nope. No. Seems like we can't get in there. Yet.
Passing 100 meters.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Definitely be careful. Oh, it's where we've been before. Wonder how that door got closed again. We can cut open this door now. But we're gonna have to head back up to the surface after we get through it. Wow, this certainly takes a lot of power. So let's get back up to the surface. Let's go find out what was in that room. Modification station. That's probably good.
30 seconds.
How are we already at 30 seconds?
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, I swear to God.
Oxygen.
I'm almost there.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. blueprint acquired.
Don't care about that, don't care about that, don't care about that. Not on this little oxygen, we don't want to waste any time. Oh, that's a good idea, the floodlight.
30 seconds.
Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
We gotta hurry back up. Back through here. Back through here. Back through here.
Oxygen.
Oh crap. I don't think we're gonna make it, guys. Not this time. I think that might be it. I think we're too far from the surface. Yep. Crap. So close. We lose much? Yeah, we died and lost some items, but the thing is we know exactly where it is, so we can always go back. It's a nice thing about when you die, when you lose items, they literally just fall back to about where you died. So they'll actually be like right near the surface there.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
But we'll definitely have to go in there once I have some better equipment. So we were coming out about here. We'll go up and see if we can find anything that I accidentally dropped. Oh, see, there's some stuff. That would be our, it's just a bunch of titanium. Oh, and the water bottle. But, hey, we got it back. Let's go in here and see if we can laser cut anything.
Seconds.
Yeah, we're going up. So I think we'll head back towards our base here. We got quite a few things together. We have a modification station. Some vehicle upgrade stuff. Definitely have to check that out. Get our head above the water here. We'll have to get, well, obviously we don't even have that. We'll have to make a seamoth. We'll have to make a vehicle bay, and then we'll start wandering around here. Definitely have quite a bit of stuff here, so that's actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Vehicle console upgrade. Build in the moon pool to upgrade docked vehicles. Well, I have no idea what the moon pool is, but it sounds like we'll be able to have a place to park our car once we're... Really, Pixel? That Pixel always likes to have his input, so... Like I said, what can you do? So given all that, I think we're going to actually leave the stream here for tonight, and we'll definitely come back and, you know, we'll have some fun tomorrow. So, you know, thanks for being with me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at